Hi, YouTube. No,
What?
your mic is dead,
Your
Matt.
mic just went horrible again. Just for.
God damn it!
Oh, it's fun
Okay,
again.
it's back now.
Oh, then that might have just been me doing a fucking voice.
Oh,
No,
I don't
it
think that
like,
was a voice. That
you were in the void.
you were
Your
in the
mother.
void. Unless you can avoid with your voice.
Well, off to visit your mother.
Bombs. And I boil.
You want it?
Can we count like
What?
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 Wait again. Can we count?
He becomes the Charlie Brown teacher.
He
I
God.
don't know what the problem is. Like,
Oh,
what has happened?
This is me whenever Matt's mic cuts out.
Okay.
what?
Is fucking still?
No, yeah, it's working fine now. Zach, that was a Hush pulling a Talo Dark Charizard.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm gonna ask, can we count for just repeatedly working for
We can
Galera?
what?
Like, why does everyone? What? Does my mic still? Is it still cutting out? Or are you fucking with me?
No, it's pretty
It's
bad.
pretty bad.
It is coming out a good amount, yeah. I understood what you said there. Alright.
Testing.
Hello?
Definitely not
Hi.
ACDC. Oh my god, ACB. What the hell is ACBC?
It's Paleo Rock.
Paleo
I
rock.
hate you.
Testing.
Yeah.
Just, Matt, do one consistent noise for like a bit.
The missile knows where it is.
No.
Excuse
Because it
me.
knows where it is.
Matt, read the entire copy pasta.
It's now real push to talk hours.
Where?
And I'll be right back before we start.
Where's the copy pasta? Hang on.
Just read any one.
No, I'm finding.
Oh, are you gonna read the musket one?
No.
Yeah, let's go to Wram.
I'm gonna take you to war.
I'm pretty sure the original song is called Pop It, Don't Drop It.
Missile
Yeah,
knows
it
where
is.
it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it is. By subtracting where it isn't, or where it is,
Making me scream.
where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. How was that? Is my mic still busted?
Only occasionally.
Why would you remove that?
I'm not listening to Mr. Krabs' cock and ball torture.
What the
You're
fuck?
such a music
I'm gonna-
communist.
Why
I'm
did I
gonna
come
test
back to
something.
hear that, of all things? It's just, I come back to hear
Pretty good
Mr.
thing to come
Krabs
back to.
cock and ball
Let's go to
torture.
fucking quotes. Let's go to
I queued it up in the
quotes.
music bot and Ambrose got rid of it.
I thought, wasn't Mr. Krabs spelled with a K?
SpongeBob, I require immediate cock and ball torture.
That's a really good Mr. Krabs impression.
I am so glad I have the bot muted.
That's a good thing to start with the recording with. Is
I
Luke saying
know,
that.
like as soon as ACBC started playing, like, oh, we're not gonna be able to upload that one, so I gotta instantly mute it.
Matt, can you at least add the apostrophe in the ein?
My God, you petulant child.
Thank you. Oh, it's supposed to be a period after the Mister too.
I will, Caden. I know where you live. I know where you live, and I know how to make Molotovs.
Sorry, you're entering the void right now.
I'm gonna test something. Hang
Oh,
on.
there you go.
Does this sound any better?
No, it sounds
No,
worse.
that's worse.
Okay, so voice activity sounds shittier. Got it.
I hate bird.
What? Playing.
Bird.
D&D ambience. D&D ambience. Town ambience.
Okay, we are back to push to talk.
Did the Confederates have a national anthem or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Interesting. I'm gonna listen to that real quick.
I believe it
What?
starts way down south in the land of traders.
Sorry, one moment.
Hello, Peter.
I just like hearing Luke say like, "Wait, did they?" Oh, I'm gonna listen to that real quick.
I put on some good ambience.
Poor kids are just as smart as white kids.
Why would you want to
Why?
listen to the
That's what Joe
national
Biden
anthem of a bunch
says
of
and
fucking
thinks.
traitors?
God save the South. Interesting.
Joe, stop.
You know, knowing how that ended for them, I don't think God got involved.
Ambrose is dead.
He died
He was dead.
Dude, rip.
because he drank
Because he
a
drank.
lot.
Because he
Yeah.
drank. No,
Yeah,
just
no, he
because he
did.
drank.
Yeah.
Look at the comments of this video. Or put it in everything.
I am unconscious for the next 12 hours. I dropped to 0 hit points. For the next 24 hours, I am poisoned. Somebody must treat you with a DC 13 medicine check. Or cure you of poison, or you risk dying.
One of the comments on that video is 12 BLM thugs disliked.
Uh-oh.
There's
Oh,
another
yeah.
one.
Yikes.
I've never been particularly sympathetic to the Confederacy, but I'm here to honor its memory in the wake of the state-abetted vandalism we're seeing.
Uh-oh. Let's just stop. Like,
I'm not
He's just
sympathetic to
trying
the
to try to
Confederacy,
knock down.
but I'm here to honor it.
Being recorded on YouTube, by the
Yeah.
way, at this very
Oh,
moment.
Did you not know that?
I didn't, but I did not create those words. Those were comments on a YouTube video.
I mean, when you look up the anthem of the Confederacy, you're bound to find some fucked up shit.
Yes.
Yes!
That's probably the point. That's the point,
Yes.
honestly.
Yes, I am.
Yes!
It's the national anthem of a bunch of fucking
That
losers.
GIF is going in D&D commands. The yes, I
With
am.
the M. Bison one?
The Muhammad Abdul.
Oh, I'm talking about the M. Bison. Yes! The M. Bison one from Fighter.
Yes!
Yeah, yes!
Yes,
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Yes! Oh, I thought this was the Joe Biden name. Like where he goes, hello, after it zoom. Is this just the Skyrim music?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the Joe Biden meme. Hello. Yes. do. Do do do.
Okay. As the even replacement shit posting it with a shit posting.
We can't hear you.
What?
Wait,
We
yeah,
can't
wait,
hear you.
you're in the void.
Damn it!
You're in the vortex, yeah.
Just like talk loudly.
I'm talking as loud as I can without yelling, Kate.
I mean that. I mean,
Is
in
that
the
I
end,
mean,
you
I
kind
you
of
on
sound weird. But...
is your mic fully plugged in? Because it could. Are you in push to talk, or is your mic not fully plugged in? Because it could be one of
I'm
those.
fully plugged in. I'll check fucking connections and everything.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yes.
look at my screen. Can you just like hover over this for a second?
Oh yeah. Is it like is your ping? Huh? Yeah. What is your ping?
24.
Weird.
And just we keep watching that and
Yeah.
see if it jumps
22.
when we tell you you're in the void.
Okay.
Okay, so Matt, just keep talking.
7, 6, 26,
It sounds like he's in the void right now, I think.
23.
No.
It's like a light void.
It looks like it's something to do with like the cord being wrapped around something, but I don't fucking know what.
Hmm.
Give me a minute here.
All right.
I'm gonna
I'm
not
gonna
have,
look in DM bot commands.
I'm gonna not have push to talk on because it makes me talk less, which I think is probably bad.
Yeah.
Just don't throw a spoon. Just don't do that. I'm just like, get out of the way now.
I mean, it's in Brock's character. I'm trying to
Does
give
this
Brock
sound
50.
any better or does it sound worse?
I'm
Just
not sure yet.
keep talking.
That's the
If you keep
instrument
talking.
that he plays. Brock plays the spoons.
Brock puts one level into Bard.
Oh,
just so we
gets
can
the
hit
spoon.
spoons together. So we can do that.
Honestly, solid.
Alright. How about now?
Get better and worse, better and worse.
Now Joe's doing priority speaker.
Who
So.
just went? Why did
That
you
would-
just sound like a robot?
That was because Joe was doing priority
Yeah,
speaker.
Joe had priority speak on. Oh, guys, I put a new map of Wram in D&D.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
Dude, that looks familiar.
I don't know why I have a map of Delaware. Oh, fuck, I was talking with Zach about Delaware and how much I fucking hate Delaware. You go to Wram and
What's
one
wrong
of the.
with Delaware, Brian?
Listen here, Jack. I am a senator from. He's got 2 gold pieces.
What's it gonna
for you.
be,
Look,
Jack?
what's
The
it gonna be,
left
Jack?
shiny one or the right shiny?
Here's a new map.
Oh no.
Well,
Just Pangea.
get Panji out of here. Get Panji out of here. Excuse
It's
me.
not even what.
How-
What? Why
that
is
was like-
Antarctica there?
I don't know why.
It's like
Do you think like Antarctica is a recent formation? Something?
No,
I mean
it's
that was
just,
Pangea.
It's just out of place. Just look at it.
What's the deal with how Antarctica is handled by all the major countries?
What do you mean?
Like, isn't there like some sort of like national agreement to that or something? I thought.
Yeah, they all kind of split it up. A bunch of countries split it up. But
Okay.
Thing is, when you go there, you instantly die, though. So,
what? People live there.
nah.
Yeah, for like a week. At
Nah.
a time.
For a week, yeah, exactly.
For a week. people live there on like long-term like science expeditions.
Yeah, but no one is like a
It's just cold there.
my
Ooh,
guy.
ice research.
It's
Sorry,
not like-
Ooh,
it's
the
not-
ice is white.
it's-
Ice research.
Yeah, all they do is look at snow. There's no other research that you can do in the cold and nowhere
Ooh,
else.
I'm gonna drill a really deep hole and find an alien. Ooh.
God, I love that. I love that movie so much. Legit, one of my favorite movies. Oh, that'd be such a cool.
Congratulations, your League of Legends account has been successfully created.
What have you closed your
Not a
eyes?
single person that I know that plays that game with me looks anything like that.
I just had to
Wait.
make sure. You're the resident League player
Michael, can
here,
you turn on
so-
your camera for a second? We gotta make sure you're not sus.
Okay, yeah, I will. And it'll be in the recording too. I don't care. Here, let me turn it on.
Face reveal.
Hold on, let me share my screen. It's gonna lag a bit. Let me get my iron out of the way.
What? Like, do you mean like a piece
Like a
of
gun?
a piece of iron, like a big iron, a
No,
piece
like,
of iron, or like an
ironing
iron?
board iron, like my old
Oh,
desk.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sharing
Have
my
you been
screen.
like
Give me-
making grilled cheese?
give me
Are you
just-
making grilled cheeses?
Was it
Hey,
Where's my
Sam?
light?
I don't know, Michael. You kind of look like you play League of Legends.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You kind of
yeah.
look like a league player.
Yeah, and I'm sitting over here eating my pizza.
Yo, is that what you made on the iron? Is that what you've been iron? You've been cooking the iron, the pizza on the iron? Yo!
That's not a big iron.
Well, it's a medium-sized iron.
Yeah, got my big iron.
Oh,
Average
oh no! I believe that's
Hey,
cola.
respect.
That's not a big iron. I was happy just you pull a gun from nowhere when you were reaching for the soda when you said want a big iron. You just pull out a gun.
whips out a Taurus.
Yeah, fucking. You just have like a Colt single action.
It's like a peacekeeper.
Oh no.
Greg. One chip challenge champion.
Die. Oh,
That was awful. It was
Right.
so bad.
I should totally hook up my webcam. I have a good idea of what to do.
what webcam?
So, I have a
Count
tank
every
round,
pixel.
and I have a ball peen hammer.
No, don't stop.
No.
Zach, I have read too many horror stories about people doing stupid shit with artillery shells.
No, it's a A10 shell.
Oh, it's more than 25 mils.
Yeah, it's not even dangerous.
Face reveal.
I recommend getting a buzz cut with
Tim, your forehead has expanded in the last 24 hours.
Also, Matt, I like the,
It's always this big.
speaking
Yeah,
of
but you
face reveal,
usually don't have it back.
Matt, I like the afro that you're growing now.
I
What?
just haven't had a haircut in a while.
Wait, what? What does Matt look like now? Now I'm curious.
Oh, I'm gonna send a. I sent a picture to
Don't
Matt.
send
I'm
a
gonna-
picture. Don't send a picture of someone.
I'm not gonna send it to
someone
everyone.
else.
I'm just gonna DM it.
Just
What?
go ahead, send him the fucking picture, dude. Like I give a shit.
Exactly.
No. Okay.
It's only the half of my head.
What do you have a picture of half of Matt's head?
Because that's all he shows.
Yeah, I usually angle the camera so that they can't actually see what the fuck I'm doing.
Are you doing?
Usually I'm on my phone.
Oh.
Slapping the monkey.
What does that
No,
mean,
no,
Ambrose?
No.
Beating the red. I want to beat the red.
Cleaning the rifle.
Oh man. Matt, why are you in a log cabin in that photo?
Oh no, that is just one. There is a single wall in my bedroom, which is
That's unfinished.
no. It's finished. They just put fucking like wooden boards across it. I
Yeah.
have no idea why.
Where is this
None
picture?
of the other
Is that a mirror?
walls in
Also-
this room look like that. They're all like drywall and white fucking paint. But this one specific wall is made out of like
It's just boards. Yeah, it's
Also,
just two
Matt,
by four.
Man, I think I have AirPod quality with your mic during like Google Meets.
No, why is this playing?
Why is
I'm
this?
sitting away from my laptop. Like it's usually like a foot or two away from me.
It just sounds like you have AirPods.
Way down.
in.
Why, Joe? What? You forgot the word south.
Way down,
In the
down.
way down in the land of traders. Way down.
It's the
Just-
good one.
You know, but you looked up way down, not way down south.
I
But
don't
the
care.
thing-
It worked.
It's just funny to imagine the fucking Union just digging a trench, like a hole in the ground to get to the Confederacy. They're like 400 feet up below ground, right? Like they're like it's like Death Stranding. You dig like 200 feet down. It's an entirely new U.S. Like caveman U.S. Throwing a blood bomb at Robert E. Lee, killing him instantly.
Wait, wasn't Robert E. Lee? I thought he was a Union commander.
No, he was not a Union commander.
Oh, I was thinking of Ulysses Grant as the Union
You were thinking
guy.
of Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, Robert E. Lee is like the
Robert E. Lee,
It's the opposite.
well known for.
No, yeah, I was just thinking Robert E. Lee is like stupid.
As
and
someone
this
who
is-
comes from South Carolina, hearing that almost made me spit out my drink everywhere. Oh yeah,
No, no.
Robert E. Lee, the
Dude.
famous Union person.
No,
Yeah.
I get okay,
Michael's
here's my
getting
reason.
his
I
cavalry
get that he
saber
wins
out
a lot,
for
and here's
Robert
my
Robert
reason
E.
why.
Lee is like credit to Robert E. Lee. At least he wasn't like the fifth person to get handed the job of commander of the entire Confederate Army because all of his predecessors were fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I'm not denying it's stupid, but I get them confused because in like 10th grade we were researching like the Reconstruction era of America. And so we were given a person from either the Union or the Confederacy to research. And at first I was given Robert E. Lee, but then I traded with one of my friends for Ulysses Grant. And
Nice.
so now they've just melded into my mind.
Which
the
one of
same
them was a
person.
president? Tell me which one was a president. Which one wasn't?
Ulysses.
There you go. Which
No,
one?
it was Lee.
God.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
he was.
Frederick Douglass.
That what? What about Frederick
I
Douglass?
thought that was Abe Lincoln's friend.
Ah, yes, famous Abe Lincoln friend. Well, I mean,
I mean, I don't think they hated each other, but
no, they didn't. I just mean, like, what a thing to, like, Frederick Douglass, like, so many things, and you're just like, yep, Abe Lincoln's friend?
No, in AP language, the whole
I'm
unit
a
about them.
Lincoln's friend.
About,
Not a whole unit, but we read a few papers about how Abraham Lincoln like would just like let him come over to his house.
Frederick Kim.
what?
White House.
The whole unit was about Abraham Lincoln and
No, it
Frederick
wasn't the whole
Douglass
unit, but we had a-
sleepovers.
We had a bunch of papers about him though.
Yeah.
Who was the president of the South?
Jefferson Davis,
yeah, Jefferson Davis.
How'd they
who was
come
the
to that
governor of Texas.
Ah.
I thought he was like governor of
It was Texas.
or some shit.
No, it was Texas. Like, yeah. He looked suspiciously like Abe Lincoln, too, which is pretty funny. I mean,
What's
everyone
his
back
name?
then looks the
It
same.
was playing both.
No, he wasn't.
Brian, what was his name?
Jefferson Davis?
Let's see. Oh, he sort of does actually.
I mean, every person back then looks the same.
He
Yeah,
looks
look,
like a Confederate leader though.
I mean,
Are we ready to begin? Or are we waiting on someone?
Abraham.
one sec. Yeah.
What the hell? Oh God. Art
one
to
sec, I'll be-
Jefferson Davis Memorial Park at Fort
Oh my
Monroe
goodness.
questioned as 1690.
Monroe.
Why is it Fort Monroe? No.
Oh, you spelled Abraham. I'm so wrong.
Abraham! You spelled it like caver.
That's getting pinned. That's pinned.
Yo,
I'll be right back.
please never enter like a spelling competition.
Dude, funny thing, I'm so
You
big
should
on
see, you should see Zach play Haas.
Yeah, it's even worse.
Oh. Why is there just a pig? Joe, why do you just have an image from Gunner holding a gargoyle?
Because it's funny.
I haven't done,
On the basement while their parents
Gunnar been talking a lot recently.
It's
Gunnar has not changed at all, by the way.
really hasn't.
No, I talk to him a lot now. I had him in the
Is
government.
that the 1984 cage?
It's the rat helmet.
What is its purpose? Like, is it like a torture device?
It's like,
Yeah.
To make you scared.
It's just, it has the same reason. It exists for the same reason as the Iron Maiden. To just be
But with
weird.
rats.
Yeah, except the Rat Cage doesn't also have a band playing the music.
That's the wrong thing.
Shadow Link.
I'm gonna keep it.
Dude, that's just racism.
Shadow Link.
So I was looking through. I was just looking through an image.
Oh, the
and I just saw
hatch.
pop
The
up.
hatch action button is the same sprite as the xenomorph eggs.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
I was just looking for an image. I saw the popcorn. I laughed again.
Oh.
It's the only video I have.
Okay, so I'm back and ready to start. Is everyone else ready?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Turn on the ambient music. You guys have picked for it's Skyrim. Alrighty then. I'm sorry, I just looked in D&D. What is that?
So it's just like,
1984.
And then under it's a shadow link. I'm sorry.
Scooby-Doo.
What? Scooby-Doo.
I just checked my downloads. I don't know where I got this. I don't remember downloading this. It's in D&D.
That's the video I
That's-
literally
that's-
just posted and
yeah,
everything.
Michael-
I don't
Michael
remember
posted
clicking
it.
download.
An hour ago.
I don't remember clicking
That's a funny
download.
video, though.
It is pretty funny.
Okay,
You
are
could
we good
get
to go?
tacos
Yes,
at the
sorry, I
pub?
was caught off guard by
Texas.
1980. I'm getting rid of. Let me get rid of all this from D&D. This shouldn't
Yeah,
be in here.
don't make me start saying clear comms unironically.
Uh-huh.
We
Nice.
I
really
don't
need
want to go form a player yet.
We really need to switch this Operation TeamSpeak.
No, what?
No, we do
Why
not.
would we switch it to TeamSpeak?
I have used TeamSpeak before, and it was for one thing.
Arma?
It was the only way to get in contact with the server admins. I had to use it.
I'm a big Chungus Discord server admin.
Shut up.
I'm never gonna get over seeing Joe spell Abraham.
A rule? It's not a rule.
No, it's not a rule. It's not a breaking rules.
Hey,
All right,
Joe,
everyone.
Joe, you own the server.
Do? Gotta delete it.
All right.
Sweet. Right in the middle of the session, we're just gonna delete it.
All right.
Please start now before we get distracted again.
Yes. Okay. So, starting it out, the party has woken up from sleeping, and everyone except for Mo is making their way from Galera's over to Jim's Inn, where they'd spent last night staking out, which eventually turned out to just into nothing serious. So you guys, spent the night sort of just relaxing and taking a break from the stakeout.
Where's Mo?
Mo spent that night bartending,
Oh yeah.
and I think I already gave you the money, didn't I? I think it's in your character. Your character should.
Cool. I didn't
Like,
even. I forgot about all that.
It was a salary position. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
15 gold a night, so you should have 15 gold.
Epic. That's more than 0.
So, did the party want to start out later, or are they looking to start their stakeout early in the day? That's the one thing I want to ask. since you guys went to bed quite late, do you think does the party wake up later, or?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so, would you guys want to say around 2?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that's fair.
Can Ambrose wake everyone up with his annoying, like, chanting? So he woke up early to meditate?
Sure. Can you do a Let's see. What do I want from you? I would like a Constitution check. So, at about 2, your rooms start to kind of shake, and everyone wakes with a start, only to hear. This is Ambrose's way. What does everyone hear when they wake up to the shit? So everyone wakes to this sort of violent meditating, and which causes quite a bit of confusion as you all kind of muster, thinking it to be some sort of psychic attack. But it turns out to just be Ambrose meditating. And after just like a brief sort of time at Galera's, sort of going over what you're gonna do for the day, you all head out back to Jim's Inn to try to hopefully get some better results from your stakeout. And so it takes a bit of walking, and you get there probably around 2:30, I'd say. At which point Mo has woken up, and are you all gonna walk in, or are you looking to stay outside? What's your plan for the day? Mo, you are at the you're in the bar's back room, eating some breakfast provided to you by your work.
That's great.
So what is everyone else doing?
Ambrose is gonna walk in.
Balasar will be behind Ambrose.
All right, so
I will go to the gazebo in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You will
did you
join Brock.
Did you all want to begin the stakeout right away? Because I actually have some mechanics for a stakeout that I made.
I was going to the back of the place just to keep watch. Yeah.
All right.
I thought the goblin dude who was running it said we could come back in the morning and look at the rooms that people had gone missing from.
He did say that. Yeah. But the two of you want to stand guard?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So let's not start the stakeout right away. We'll give it a little bit of time first. So before I institute my plans on how to make it a little more fluid. All right. So starting off, as group enters, everyone except for Humorous and Brock will enter, I'd assume. That's
Oh, Drogoz is staying outside. Sorry, I forgot to mention.
That's what
He's saying in the alley that he was in last time.
All right. So
Smart.
all right. So the group sans Humorous, Brock, and Drogoz enter, and the goblin sees you. I believe his name I gave him was what, Tim, I think. Yeah. Yes. Tim. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello, adventurers. Yes. How are you doing today? Quite the night last night."
It was Mr. Jim.
It's Tim.
Tim? I thought this was Jim's Inn.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Chain place, Ambrose.
Yeah, it got bought a bit ago. I'm just caretaker.
Franchise.
Yes, it's a franchise. All right. So, well, how can I help you guys? Just gonna stand there, or did you need anything?
Balasar's looking at Ambrose. You're the people person here, man.
Ambrose is gonna look around the room, see if anybody's around at 2 in the afternoon.
All right. Did you want to use passive? Did you just want like a passive perception, or did you want to like really look around?
Well, I'll really look around.
All right. You want to do a perception check for me? So looking around, you can see that the bar is unoccupied and the door to Mo's little room is half closed. You see that one person is coming down the stairs, and that would be John Trivenet, who let you use his room yesterday. And he sees you. He sees Balsar and Ambrose, and goes, "Oh, hello, you two. How are you doing today? Fine night last night."
It was quiet. Nothing strange.
No, and he leans in. Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. Though, I'm sorry to say I have to be off. I have another job to attend to today. But feel free to use my room again if you'd like. I'm not using it right now. I'll be off working. And he pats you two on the shoulder. He goes, "Well, I better be off then, if that's okay." And he begins to walk out. So, aside from that, it seems fairly deserted. Like, there isn't too much in the way of, like, there's no one really sitting down right now. It's nowhere near as lively as it was last night.
Ambrose is gonna sit down in a chair and see if he can try to get abducted or something. And just kind of wait.
Is gonna what?
Balasar is going to turn back to the Goblin Man.
Oh, yes. Hello, sir.
You mentioned last night we might be able to look into those rooms people went missing from.
Yes, that's completely fine with me. Just, knock first, but I don't think anyone's home at the moment, so you should be fine.
Alright,
Let's see. Well, there was, the room that, let me consult my ledger, and he, like, brings out a book as well. One room would be, the room that, your friend John was staying in. That's the second door on the right. The second door on the left is currently, occupied by, the first mate of the Orcish trade of an Orcish trade vessel, Joseph Dameray, and that was the room where one of the people disappeared, from what I heard, and saw. Let's see. Let me think. And he's like, "Well, that would be, I'd say, the last two rooms, left and right, are the other two rooms you want to look at. The front two rooms, they've been pretty, like, people have been in and out of those two rooms. I really haven't any consistent clients, so. And they've all paid, so I assume they're not disappeared."
Alright.
Alrighty, well, if I can help you in any other way, just let me know. And he goes back to his ledger. Outside, let's go with Drogoz first. Did you want to do anything?
It's like, I guess we can do a perception check to see if there's like any suspicious characters around.
Sure, go ahead. One second. You don't see anything.
Alright.
It doesn't appear that anyone suspicious is going anywhere, like, around. At least no one that you can really discern. And then let's go to the boys in the gazebo, Brock and Humorous. What are you guys thinking about doing?
I was just gonna look around and see if anything is different from the last time I was there.
Alright. Everything is exactly how it was the night before.
Well, Hugh, everything seems to be the same as it was last night. So.
Well, that's good at least. I don't think anyone's gonna be coming around till a little bit later today, so if it's all right with you, Brock, I'm gonna do me a little bit of reading and writing, and he was gonna pull out the book Galera gave him and sit down and start like drawing in the first page, like making sketches.
Yeah, passing some time.
Just be careful, Hugh, because something is going to happen today.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it either. But it seems like it seems to happen in the afternoon, so we got a little bit of time on our hands.
Possibly. I'm not gonna take any chances with reading today, though. I'm gonna keep a lookout while you do that.
All right, Brock, sounds good. If you see anything, you let me know, okay? I mean, he's gonna like put a hand on his quiver of arrows.
Will do.
And so did Brock want to stay and just like start like observing?
Yeah,
Or,
I'm just fully like scanning the area.
All right. Mo, did you want to do anything immediately? Anything particular? You heard Ambrose and Balsar enter and talk to the goblin, so you were aware that your
Peek my
friends
head
were.
outside the door and do a perception check, see if I notice anything bizarre or anything.
Sure, you can just use passive perception if you want, which it doesn't require a check. It's just like what you would normally see. If you want me to just tell you what you see.
Yeah, tell me what I see.
You immediately see Ambrose sitting at a table, just sort of looking around, sort of lackadaisically.
Okay.
The goblin is scribbling in his ledger, and you hear Balzar start to go up the stairs.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem. Did you want to do anything else, or like
No,
is there
thanks.
All right, you're just gonna stay in your room, or
I think so,
are you
yeah.
gonna stay at the bar or in your room?
I'm gonna stay in my room still.
Alrighty, so I believe this is when we'll start like the stakeout, if that's all right with you guys. And I will put in D&D the rules I've come up with to try to make stakeouts a little bit more fluid. So I'm thinking you choose a time, and that passes, that being an hour or that being 30 minutes, and I will set a timer for every 10 minutes, and I'll basically just keep that going and then record what time it is. And then after every 10 minutes, I'll ask you guys to make a stealth, a perception, and anything you wanted to do during your turn, like after that roll, to see how successful it is. Like if you wanted to like spend the entire time like investigating and looking around. Cool. So I think that'll make things a lot more fluid. It's up to you guys. How do you guys want every 10 minutes to be an hour or 30 minutes for this stakeout?
Probably an hour.
Yeah, probably an hour.
Let me record that really quick, and I actually need to. I forgot to do this. I don't know why. I need to make a spreadsheet real quick. Just to.
We use combat initiative to keep track of whose turn it is, or.
That's actually what I was thinking about doing. Yeah.
Cool.
Like so can we roll for initiative real quick?
Yeah.
Do we need to be in combat to start initiative?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, let me start.
So wait, guys, before Brian has to make combat.
Yep, there we go. Yep, it's in D&D commands. Brock got a 20. Humor's got an 11. Drogoz at a 6. Ambrose got a 22. Mo and Balsar.
Nearby.
Problem. And Mo?
I don't know how to do that. Oh, I do know how to do that, actually.
Yeah, I join. 9. Okay, let me write these down first really quick so I have the order. Ambrose will be first on the order.
You can also use the pin message in the bot.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has it listed in order of initiative.
Yeah.
Wait, since when am I named Forza Nerd?
I just did that, like, before we started.
Wow.
Why? Rude.
Thank you for the bot commands, Ambrose. Change nickname. What do I have him for? Is that
You're welcome, thief. Have the commands to life.
Ambrose just has commands to life.
Oh, ever since I learned how to access the console magic, life has been so easy.
Host underscore timescale 4.
Yeah, are you guys okay with those rules, by the way? That's just what I thought I would come up with to make things a lot more.
Yeah, that's good.
Just, and should make me. We've decided an hour is gonna pass, so. And I thought adding like real time might be nice because it kind of gives it some weight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, starting off, will be Ambrose. Now, Ambrose, if you could first give me a perception and stealth check. Alrighty.
And Ambrose kind of wanted to go down into maybe the basement area, if there was one.
You would have. Would you like to? That would be. You'd want to ask. Ask the goblin. And would you like to do that for me? Well,
Yeah.
would you like to do that for me? Okay.
Mr. Jim? No, Tim.
That's Tim.
Tim.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Do you happen to have a cellar, root cellar, or anything of the sort?
Not that I'm aware of. Like, yeah, as far as I know, this place is only the 2 stories. Like, like I've cleaned through everything. I've looked around. Yeah, I haven't found any sort of cellar or attic or anything.
Right. Well, I will have a drink then.
Oh, well, your friend should be back in his room if you want to go talk to him. And will that be your turn, just like having a drink?
Yeah. And I'm also gonna try to look as abductable as possible.
All right. You want to do a? Let's call that a.
Like really drunk looking.
Persuasion, maybe?
Yeah.
Like,
Performance.
Deception. Let's call it deception.
Or be performance? I don't
Oh yeah, I guess performance or deception, depending. Let's go performance. Yeah.
Like drunk, sprawled out on the table, kind of like, yeah. I'll just go with you. You got puppies in the back of your van. Let's go.
Yeah, I get you. Like, so you're like, you're at the bar. Ambrose, Mo has come out, because he is needed to make drinks, and you sort of like slosh around like, oh, the drink, and oh, the back when I was in the young and like. This sort of like, you're just like really pulling into it, you know, like leaning on the bar and sort of swaying.
Am I still in my disguise? Is like the makeup falling off, or did I clean that off? Or
you clean that off. You
right.
had a milk bath before bed.
Right.
So are we moving on to the next person? And that would be Brock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
My turn again.
Yeah, Brock, what would you like to do? Can you roll perception, stealth, and then what do you? And then we can talk about what you want to do when you turn.
I'm going to tap Hugh on the rib and say, keep an eye out for me. I'm gonna go look around the building. I'm gonna get up and I would like to see like what are the buildings next to Jim's Inn like?
The two on either side, since it's on like the start of a street, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the two on either, it has nothing like completely adjacent. It's pretty far off in the alleyway, where you saw like Drogoz went, and then on either side, it's sort of like this courtyard area where it has bushes along its walls, like on all sides, pretty much, and trees in the back courtyard you're in. So it's pretty much isolated in terms of like other buildings. The nearest two buildings are pretty squat, and they seem to be more like food vendors.
But are they like as tall as the inn or no?
Not nearly. No, and they're nowhere close, really.
Then I'll go and you said there are like bushes along the like outside of the inn, right?
Yeah, there are.
I would like to like go into the like bushes and like look for anything that they might be hiding like up against the wall of the inn.
Yeah, can you do a investigation check for me? Okay, one sec. And let's move. The way I kind of want to do this is where you all do the checks, and then I'll tell you each what happens, like in tandem after.
Oh, cool.
Like,
yeah, sure.
in that hour, this happened to this person, this happened to this person, because I think it gives us it gives it more of a rhythm.
Yeah.
So we'll go to Humorous, who you see Brock. So like Brock has like tapped you on the ribs, you know, and went to go investigate the bushes. Can you give me a perception, a stealth, and then let me know what you want to do in your turn. Okay, 12, 18.
Being tapped by Brock, he was gonna kind of like nod towards him and tip his hat a little, and he's still gonna be, writing in that blank page in the book, but every once in a while he's gonna kind of look up and do like a wide scan around the area, looking for anything out of the ordinary before looking back down and going back to the book.
All right, you want to give me an additional perception check?
All right, you got it.
All right, and then we'll move on to Mo's turn. You are talking to Ambrose. Can you give me a perception, a stealth check, and then tell me what you want to do? Perception, okay.
So does Mo realize that Ambrose is drunk?
You want to do
fake drunk or like yeah?
Would you like to try to like discern that for me with a this will be a free check just because I want to see that kind of sets the tone of your hour.
Yeah.
So
check what perception probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you realize he's faking it. It seems like he's doing a decent job of it, but you can tell just because you handed him the glass and he immediately started acting like he was like 5 glasses in.
Mm-hmm.
So during your hour, he's is there anything you want to do? You're just sort of behind the bar. Ambrose is like drinking his drink. You're just sort of there. Is there something you want to do?
Not at the moment. I don't think so. No.
Alrighty.
I'll just talk with Mo. I guess I'll fix myself a drink actually.
All right, you want to do a what did I say? Let me check what kind of check I said that was.
Dexterity.
Oh yeah, it was a dex check, yeah.
And I have an advantage on that because the Dwarfen log is my signature and only drink.
And because you practice, yeah.
So what do I just use? Dash ADV?
At the end of it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then moving on is Balsar. What would you like to do during your turn?
I'm actually going to make my way to the edge of the hallway.
All right. Can you give me
to the right one?
You're going to the right door.
Yes.
All right. Can you give me a perception and a stealth check first?
Yeah, sure.
If everyone wants to just like copy and paste those or something, just to have them ready.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to have them, and like even if nothing's happening, I prefer. Oh. Okay, and what would you like to do with it? You're at the door. You walk up, and just start. It's like creaking and cracking. You actually you think you broke one of the floorboards, like you put too much weight on it.
I'm gonna try the doorknob.
The doorknob opens, and the door opens to a very messy room.
I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna start looking around.
That would be an investigation check.
You got it.
All right. Hey, 17, same as Brock, and you got the same investigation check.
And we both have +0.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, ending your turn and going finally to Drogoz. Wow, we're making good time too. What would you like to do? Perception, stealth, and then what would you like to do?
Can I see if there's any of that necrotic energy just surrounding the inn?
Yeah, you want to do an Arcana check for me?
Sure. Oh, it's quite a flaccid check.
Alrighty. We actually made perfect time because out of 10 minutes that took 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's okay. This is going exactly how I wanted it to. So stop the timer, reset it, and I can explain to you all what happens during your turns. Starting with Ambrose. During your turn, you sort. I realize I have perception and performances both as per. Okay. You sort of slop around, acting very tipsy. People are sort of coming and going at the bar. Just you'll get one person now and again, and they just sort of look at you like, man, it's only 3:30 in the morning, bud, in the afternoon. Probably not great. And just and that time kind of passes for you. Sort of acting very easily kidnappable. Some people ask you if you want help, and you're like, no, I'm fine. My friends should be here soon, and maybe just sort of really trying to hammer it home that you're very alone, Ambrose.
Yeah.
And Brock, for your turn with your investigation check, checking the bushes, and up against the house. You find nothing. You start on the on right side of the house, which is your left at the gazebo, and sort of making your way around. You don't really find anything until you get to the side facing the gazebo, where kind of looking around, you almost trip by accident looking in the bushes as they're somewhat brambly and very old. When you find something in the covered in dirt in the ground, and looking at it, it seems like there's a door.
Some sort of hatch or
some sort of bulkhead.
Oh, okay.
Humorous, on your turn, looking around, it seems like everything is quiet at the moment. Nothing is really out of the ordinary. You don't see any evidence of any no good doers or anything. The type you're looking for, and it seems to you that nothing is going on currently. Mo, Mo, on your turn, you are mixing drinks with the best of them, just sort of making some pretty decent drinks. It's no real effort on your part at this point, and you're at the same time kind of talking with Ambrose. Sort of trying to help him play along with the whole thing. Is Ambrose actually drinking?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so he's drinking a little bit, but then Mo is taking them halfway, dumping them out and making new ones, and acting like he's serving Ambrose a larger volume. And then Balzar, the messy room, looking around, you don't there is a lot to this room, and the bed seems smashed. The floors are covered in scratches. There is no signs of forced entry, and there is like some belongings sort of scattered around. And then Drogoz, looking for any sort of necrotic energy, the sort of stench of the city in the alleyway sort of mask your ability to get a fair, gauge on what's going on, and it's very unconclusive if there's any sort of magical energy.
Alright.
Alrighty, and now we will get back around for our second turns. It is currently 3:30, heading towards 4. Ambrose, if you'd like to make a stealth and perception check for me. Time started. And 10. And what would you like to do on your turn?
Continue acting drunk, and very abductable.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I'm gonna stand up and try talking to some people in the bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people have started to sit down at tables and stuff. And would you like to do another performance check for me? Alrighty. And let's go to Brock. What would you like to do on your turn? First perception, and sorry, yeah.
So is this bolt head into the ground, or is it to the side of the building?
Bulkhead. You know what a bulkhead looks like?
Yeah.
So the bulkhead is covered in the plant overgrowth. It's not really in the dirt. It's going into the side of the building. Yeah, kind of like that. But it's much lower down in the ground. So it is maybe 3 inches off the ground, but at a slight angle.
Mm-hmm.
And the bushes sort of overgrow it, so you really can't see it, and there's some dirt covering it, and it looks quite old, like it hasn't been used in a long time.
Before I even touch it, I'm gonna fully stand up and poke my head out of the bushes towards Hugh, and I'm just going to yell, "Hugh, get over here!"
Mm-hmm.
All right. We found something.
Sorry, this kind of breaks the order, but
I mean, I go directly
he's next.
after you, so
Yeah. So
that's fine. So and then as he, I assume, is
he comes over you.
Yeah. Over there, dude.
I'm just gonna slowly open the doors to it.
Can you do a strength check for me?
Mm-hmm.
They're quite rusty. So sort of just pulling it, they sort of eke. All right. And it is now Hugh's turn. Brock is sort of yanking these doors open. You've come over to these bushes and see this bulkhead entering the building that you guys didn't see previously. And thank you. Is there?
Hugh is gonna put his book into his shirt, and he's gonna take one quick glance towards towards the entrance and around the gazebo before he goes into the bushes with Brock and looks down into the door that he just opened.
Alright, he's trying to open it currently.
Okay, can I assist him in that?
He seems to have it handled.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, and I'll just ride with him.
Alright, okay. So, let's move on to Mo. Perception, stealth, and then...
So,
What would you like to do?
Amber's
Sorry.
left me at this point.
Yeah, he's migrated from the bar and started to make his way over to like people, sort of talking to random people.
All right, can I look around, just like see what's like parts of the building that are around me, like doors or hallways or anything?
Yeah. Is there anything particular that you're looking for?
Maybe like another room or anything that I haven't been in yet.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to roll a perception check for me.
Damn.
Ooh.
Son, where'd you find that?
All right. Next is Balasar. If you have like as I said before, it doesn't seem like it's forced entry, but the room has been sort of ripped asunder with the bed being broken and the floor having scratches on it, and like the desk being and like this whoever was here, their supplies being torn and ripped up, like just sort of like flung everywhere in like some sort of scuffle. Is there anything you want to look for, or like what are you thinking about doing?
I'm going to go and
Can you say that again?
I'm going to check the room directly across the hall. I want to see if that's the same thing as
Alright.
is in this room.
All right, awesome. Perception thing. And can you do another investigation check for me? Looking in at the other room. 15. Very nice.
Wow, we're getting...
Alrighty, and moving on to Drogoz again. What would you like to do during your turn? Thank you.
I spelled check so wrong.
Check.
Kick.
Check.
Kick or cringe.
No, Dutch, that's cringe. Look at my meme. Black Johnny and Black Lung.
Making me cringe, Dutch.
There we go.
Micah, you're making me cringe.
Micah,
Okay.
Micah, you cringy son of a bitch.
So, Drogoz, what would you like to do during your turn?
I'm going to try again with the Arcana, or just like necrotic energy, because I feel like there's something there, but I just like can't tell because of the stench at that moment.
Stench. Yeah, sure. Stench.
Hey, he said. Hey, that's how you describe it. There we
Stench.
go.
Alrighty. So I will now turn the time off. That went by 7 minutes. Okay, so this is working kind of well, it seems. Are you guys okay with the pace and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, going back through first with Ambrose. See, your performance kind of slips as you fall back into your regal tone of speech. And so while you're talking to me, I am quite intoxicated at the moment, sir. Like, no one is particularly convinced that you're inebriated. You seem like that guy at the party that pretends to be drunk when all he's had is water and like some chips. You know the guy?
Perfect.
Huh?
Perfect.
Yeah, and so looking around, you notice the room starting to fill up with people as it gets towards 5:30. As people really start to crowd in. 1 second, let me add something.
You know, if somebody abducted me, I'm sure they'd pay a lot of money to get me back.
And then looking at next is Brock. And Brock, you manage, even though how rusty the door is, to rip it from the rip the door open. It's not bolted, it's just the rust was so severe that though you do it in such a way that you as you're kind of stealthy in the bush, that you manage to not really make that much of a noise while doing it, though you're entirely focused on that. And behind you is Humorous, who has been looking around quite effectively, sort of crouching down, looking around in the bushes. And he does not currently see anything, though looking down, it seems like this bulkhead goes to some underground room.
Must be some sort of storage place for the old inn here.
And then, because you didn't declare an action, Hugh, is there a check you want to make in between here?
No, just making sure Brock's alright and looking down there.
Okay. Alrighty then. So moving to Mo. Mo, with your nat 20, looking around, like noticing the rooms you've gone in, it seems as if, compared to it seems like the inn itself is actually quite small in comparison to how big it looks outside. You get sort of like you're from your thief.
Like you said again.
It seems like because the inn itself from outside is quite large.
Okay.
But while inside, you're in you're like, man, I think I've been in every room here, and it just seems it's just not adding up. It just seems like something's like weird about how small the interior is. Like from your thieving abilities, it's like you get this sort of like you've been in houses like this as a thief. When you you go inside this massive home and you get like this weird feeling as though it's a very small interior. And it just seems like something you like the floor plan you're constructing in your head just isn't right. Like something's not adding up here. Next is Balasar, who looking around Balasar, you get the first thing you notice is the signs of struggle again. Somewhat consistently, it's very messy in the room. There isn't really it seems like whatever happened to you must have been extremely noisy to get any sort of for the level of destruction, sort of chaos in the room. Once again, looking at the windows and doors, Balasar, as your time as a soldier, looking for any sort of entry points, you notice that everything seems extremely pristine with the windows and doors. It doesn't seem like there was forced entry again, yet once inside there was an extreme amount of force used and really no discretion in terms of violence. And it's once again there's belongings scattered everywhere. There's some feathers.
This must have been the Conqueror's room then. But...
And
why is there no? So I guess they have a key, but the only person with a key is a goblin, and a goblin isn't making all of this mess.
And finally we have Drogoz. And Drogoz, you're not really paying attention. The world around you sort of closes in as you focus into your mind's eye and the magic within. You stay somewhat hidden in the alleyway, but you lose almost total sight of the world around you as you get this sort of dark view of the world. And looking around past all the stench and rot and all, you notice that this place is extremely magical.
Oh.
I
was going to ask the origin, but I assume you're about to explain that.
The one thing you notice that you haven't noticed before is the chimney. There's a chimney on top of the building, which you thought was radiating smoke, like there was a fire inside, but it's pure, it seems to be necrotic energy. And no one else would have noticed it, which is why you thought it was normal, but no one else has seen this. The magic radiating is so intense that it is pervading the physical world itself.
That's not good.
And now we will begin again with Ambrose.
Sierra Madre Hotel.
Sierra Madre.
We're fighting
man.
the ghost people.
Dude, cut their limbs off! Hurry! Ambrose, what would you like to do during your turn? You've talked to a lot of the guests and already.
Continue acting drunk. I actually want to talk to some of them, see what they are doing.
Yeah, you're really starting to get invested in guests. This is probably the height of as busy as it's gotten since late last night. It's really it's quite a number of people in here now. Probably.
Did I mention
12?
how wealthy I am? I'm just loaded. My family, they just have so much money. They put me out on the road, and I just have hundreds of coins. It's just very. I just have to stay in stinky places like this.
Alright. Next is Brock's turn, as Ambrose sort of begins once again. His acting gets a little better now as he sort of tones back his speech a little bit and learns not to be totally precise with his grammar. Brock, you're looking at a dark room after opening the door. Hugh is standing next to you. Perception, stealth, and then anything you'd like to...
I'm going to I'm just going to start to walk down and see if I can actually see anything at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm. It's quite dark. Do you have dark vision as a dwarf?
I do, yeah. So
okay.
I can see up to 60 feet in little to dim light.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking more to just look around? Or are you looking to investigate, like a...
I'm just looking at the general, like, layout of the room, like, what's in it, just... but I will,
Make an additional perception check for me.
Oh.
Alright. And 1 sec, let me check one thing in my notes real quick.
Oh, I should have learned and then immediately casted a check trap.
No, check traps is the worst spell. It's so bad. There are traps in this room. Where are they? There are traps in this room. There are. It's like the you know the salmonella bit. My God, something moved somewhere.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's literally what check traps is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, moving on from that, we move to Maurice's turn. Man.
Hugh is like, as Brock is going in, he's gonna walk down behind him and like kind of pull the door over the two of them to like conceal it.
Mm-hmm.
And as Brock is walking his way through and looking, Hugh's gonna be behind him doing more in depth, like looking to make sure that we don't miss anything.
Yeah. So with that, are you looking more to like investigate, like pick things up, look around?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to roll an investigation check for me?
Sure will.
80. And next is Mo. Mo, can you roll a perception, stealth, and then we can talk about what you want to do.
What? I keep pressing a weird key command that takes me to my DMs, and it's so annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you'd like to roll, can you roll perception, stealth?
Yeah.
Damn! That's the second nat 20 in a row. Your other one was also on perception.
So using my hardy, amazing eyeballs.
The other one was a 24 because you're plus God. Sorry, what? Yeah.
Using my beautifully graced by God eyeballs, I go back into the room I've been eating in. I want to look around and see if I see like any sort of like fake walls, trapdoors, hidden doors, anything of that sort.
All right. Can you roll an investigation check for me?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And then moving on from that.
This really is just the perfect like music.
Mm-hmm.
It is, yeah. What's it from?
It's from TF2.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Damn, that's a stealthy dragon. What would you like to do during your turn? You're currently in the most right farthest down the hallway room. Is there anything you'd like to do, Balthazar? Like a...
I'm going to back into the hallway to like investigate the hallway itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want, go right ahead. Are you looking more to like do a are you looking more at like a perception check or like what are you trying to like see?
I'm trying to see if there's anywhere someone can go that way.
Can you say that again?
I'm trying to see if there's anywhere someone could go without having to go through the main tavern area. Maybe a staff-only room or something.
All right, yeah. Right. And next is Drogoz.
Drogoz's eyes fucking explodes.
Wow, the sky's really white.
My God, something moved somewhere.
No,
It's-
it's that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark where like his eyes just melt out of his head.
Oh,
Oh,
A new world record for staring at the sun has been completed.
there it is.
so, so what would you like to do next?
With my new blind vision,
You just don't spot anything in particular. Not blind. See, what happens is the way you focused in on your Arcana check, really like facing out the world, as you sort of come back to reality, the light after focusing in on that
There goes
like pure,
There goes gravity.
no, so after like staring at necrotic damage, the like pure darkness of it, that almost like Fanta Black sort of nature, it's so jarring coming back into the actual world that looking around, you care not for people and place and like looking around to see what's going on, just because it's so bright that you're trying just to focus in on like your hands and really get a clear, like get back to like normal vision.
Drogoz gonna try and like get in and find Balzar, like within the inn itself, to like let him know, like, hey, this is literally pure necrotic energy here.
Alright, you want to do a perception check for me
Oh,
as you
boy.
enter?
If it was another nat one,
You jinx it.
And let me just roll. Let me check a couple things and get my notes right first. And oh yeah, I'm thinking we take a break. Probably next half hour. Sound good, guys?
Sure.
yeah, dinner's almost ready. So,
Yeah. What time do you think your dinner will be ready?
well, I'll go ask her, but
All right. Yeah, this will be a second. All right.
probably around 25 minutes.
I love that. For some reason, it's it's turning my numbers into a Google Calendar now. Like, no, I don't mean April 17th. Fuck off, Google Calendar. One sec, sorry, trying to fix this. There we go. It just wasn't liking how I had them. There, finally, okay. And should I have it there? So I just have to track some stuff down real quick.
Do we want to take a break right now?
Yeah, yeah, sure. It seems like I was thinking maybe if that's okay with everyone. I just wasn't sure if you all in like a vibe.
I don't care yet.
Yeah, we're all good.
I have something I can go check on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on dinner. I smell pork. Right, I'll see you all back here in an amount of time.
All right, sounds good.